Decaying bones. Kikimores must have tunneled into the grave. Kikimore eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash. Some stench. Just wonderful. Someone placed an illusion here. Interesting. An escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating. Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Can't you just
If I'm to be
last resort? The hell?
There is a being, but the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to an exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm
Rings pretty intriguing.
It comes from our home, where we live. You might call him a humanist. He saw us
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered.
Precisely. And the reason why
The hand.
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblit, but if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to. It's complicated.
How's it work?
We must brew a decoction. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over us.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. All due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a prop.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I
prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just...
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets.
Anything in particular interest you?
All right, give you one.
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make... If you were to die and be reborn as I was in...
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witch.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood.
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment.
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for mild...
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted one.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every...
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived, entirely unmolested.
Whites rarely...
What's your point? I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed...
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's...
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder.
Let's do this. Start...
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary...
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall...
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle...
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
myself, but the wife, she went very quickly once. Came back to say walls mixed.
Mountains out of mourn. Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah! It seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen... Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladar, a great admirer of your deed.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too...
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half... My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. As you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary... I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several... I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to... yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behavior.
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And what...
Preserve?
Of this device, see, a parastysamac. It captures, likenesses.
A parasesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions
Based upon...
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right?
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's.
Witcher or not. Bust your bum.
An excellent day for capturing moments.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead.
We got the saber hands! What's your stones?
Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Hunting. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled there.
But one request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like you are
No!
there.
What are you doing?
Got caught instead.
Need not have killed her. She had young.
Didn't intend to, believe me. I'm worried about your safety. That's why you hired me, isn't it?
I suppose you're right. Let's move on. But this time, be more cautious, please.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though. Shh. Hear him?
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
Wait! We gotta find a safe place for me first. Blast it. I see you're simply unreliable. Exactly right. We've disturbed the... find a place where I would have a good view. Instead, you ran into their lair.
Sorry, got carried away.
Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks, but...
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they make...
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom.
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you...
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't...
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks. I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! This'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Giant centipedes! Damn it!
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back!
Ah! Geralt! Save me! position!
All over now.
Whew, that was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today. What a wonderful...
Get everything you wanted?
Yes,